guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if it's the first time that you've ever watched, then hello, I'm Lauren and I'm a mum of two and I do quite a lot of baby names videos, so if you want to check out my channel there are loads more there, and I normally do them on a Wednesday. I don't upload every single Wednesday because I've just started my own business and everything's a bit up in the air, but I do try and upload as often as I can. So, and speaking of my new business, I've just started a breastfeeding t-shirt company and hopefully the website will be launching either tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, if you're interested in breastfeeding t-shirts, I will put the link to my company below, to the Facebook page, if you want to check that out, and hopefully the website will be launching in a day or two, fingers crossed. But yes, as I said, I do lots of baby names videos, and I was asked if I would do this video, so a Italian baby names video, and I thought I will oblige. So thank you to whoever asked me to do that. It's always lovely to get requests, so if there's any kind of baby names videos you would like me to do, then please let me know below. I am planning to do another Irish baby names video because there are quite a lot of Irish names out there and there are a few that I didn't put on my last list, so I'm going to add those to another video very soon. But yes, today it's all about Italian baby names, and there are some really lovely names. I'm going to focus on the boys' names today, and then next week I will do the girls' names. And the reason I'm doing the boys' names first, and also another reason for doing this Italian baby names video, is because my sister is due today, yes, on Valentine's Day, and she's having a little boy, and her husband is Italian. So I thought maybe these names might be ones that she will use. I don't know what she's planning to call her baby, so maybe she will choose one of these. Right, I'm not going to blabber too much. Let's get straight into these names. So the first one on my list is probably my favorite name of them all, and it is the name Luca. L-U-C-A, and I just think this is a really lovely name for a little boy. It actually can also be used for a girl, but it's more popular as a boy's name. But unisex names are really in at the moment, and I just really like the sound of the name Luca. And it means a person from Lucania, which was a ancient part of southern Italy. And it also can be connected to the Latin word lux, which means light. I've actually mentioned the name Lux before. I think it was in my Christmas or winter baby names video. I really love the name Lux as well. So yeah, it kind of can come from that and meaning light. It's a lovely meaning. It is quite a popular name though, actually, and it was the 52nd most popular boy's name last year, which is much higher than I thought it was going to be. And there were 1,144 babies named Luca here in England and Wales last year. Next, it's quite a traditional Italian name, and it's the name Francesco. And I just think if you're wanting an Italian name, this one really stands out. You'll know that you're wanting an Italian link there, and it's apparently the most sort of common name for a male in Italy, so it's very popular over there. I don't think it's as popular for newborns or for babies, but certainly in terms of older men, Francesco is apparently very popular over in Italy. Not so popular here in the UK because there were only 58 babies named Francesco last year, and it ranked at number 616. But I do know of one baby, and that's another blogger I know called Jodie Izzo. She recently named her little baby Francesco, and he's very cute. So yeah, I think that's what's put the name in my mind. You could shorten it to Frankie as well, which is also very sweet. Next, if you're wanting an Italian name with quite a cool kind of unique edge, I really like this next one, and it's the name Rocco. R-O-C-C-O. It means rock, although it can also be connected to a German name which means rest, or a German word which is H-R-O-K, rock. No idea how you pronounce it, so apologies to any German people out there for my horrendous pronunciation. But yeah, it can be connected to both German and Italian. But I just think it's a very cool name. Of course, Madonna did name her son Rocco, so there's a bit of a like pop star connection there. And last year there were 441 babies named Rocco, so it is becoming quite popular. I think 10 years ago there were none, so it's becoming very popular in the last few years, and it ranked at number 135. Next, it's the name Matteo, which is the Italian version of Matthew, and it has a lovely meaning as well because of course Matthew means gift of God, so therefore so does Matteo, so really nice meaning, gift of God. And last year there were 141 babies named Matteo here in England and Wales, and it ranked at number 335. Next, it's another name I think is really cute for a little boy, and it's the name Nico, N-I-C-O, and it's the shortened version of the name Nicholas. In sort of Italy, Germany, the Netherlands, Spain, they shorten it to Nico, so it is a name that is used throughout Europe but it's kind of mainly known as an Italian name, possibly also because of the link to the name Domenico, which can be shortened to Nico, so that's why it's more of an Italian name, but it is used in other parts of Europe. And I really love this name. I think it's very, very sweet. It's also a unisex name, so it can be used for a girl, although it is much more popular for a boy's name. And of course you have the racing driver Nico Rosberg. So if you're into Formula 1, then Nico might be the name for you. In terms of popularity though, Nico last year ranked at number 335, and there were 141 babies named Nico. Next, if you're a fan of a certain Hollywood film star, then you might like this name, and it's the name Leonardo. And of course, it's named after Leonardo da Vinci, or more recently, Leonardo DiCaprio. So whoever you prefer, if you're into art or if you're into movies, there's Leonardo for you. It also does have Spanish connections, but because of Leonardo da Vinci, who is Italian, it's kind of known really as an Italian name, but some places do say it's a Spanish name. So it's kind of a bit of both. It means brave lion, so I think it's quite a nice meaning. And last year there were 453 babies named Leonardo, and it ranked at number 132. Next, it's the name Dante, spelled D-A-N-T-E, and it's an Italian name which means enduring. Now you may also have heard the name from the film, I think it was from 1997, Dante's Peak, about a volcano. Don't think it was the best film, so you know, maybe don't associate it with that film, but I think it's a really, really nice name and something not overly popular. So last year there were only 82 babies named Dante, and it was the 493rd most popular boy's name. Next, it's another short name, and it's the name Enzo, E-N-Z-O, which is another one I think is just very, very sweet for a baby boy. And it actually means Henry in Italian, or it can be the shortened version of some other Italian names such as Vincenzo or Lorenzo. So it's thought that actually it started off as a longer version and then was shortened into Enzo. You could always choose one of those longer names. Maybe you like Lorenzo and you could use that as the full christened name and then shorten it to Enzo if you wanted. In terms of popularity, there were 185 babies named Enzo last year, and it ranked at number 275. Okay, we're nearly at the end, only 2 more names to go. So the 9th name on my list is the name Marco, which is of course the Italian version of the name Mark or Marcus. So if you like either of those names but want something a little bit different, why not go for Marco? It's also thought that the name might derive from the Roman god Mars, who is the god of war. So there's a connection there if you're into your Roman gods or if you study something like classics. Last year there were 101 babies named Marco, and it ranked at number 417. And finally, this is actually the least popular name that I've got on my list in terms of how many babies were named it last year, but it's a name I think is actually very, very cute, and it's the name Giorgio. It means farmer, but it does remind me of something a bit more stylish because of Giorgio Armani, who of course is an Italian designer. Last year there were only 27 babies named Giorgio, and it ranked at number 1050. You could shorten it to George as well, so it could be a Giorgio and shorten it to George or Georgie if you wanted. So those are 10 Italian baby names that I really like and that I thought I would share with you. Let me know what some of your favorites are, or let me know what you thought of any of these ones on my list. Are there any that you've loved? Do you have children named any of these names? Let me know your thoughts. It's always lovely to hear from you, so leave any comments below. Please subscribe to my channel for more baby names videos. I will be doing an Italian baby girls name video next week, so check that out. And I'll be back next week, and I hope you all have a good week and a lovely Valentine's Day. Take care. Bye.